I could have touched him again.
Yeah, we've already touched him earlier, Div. So then it was the announcement of who was going to win out of Akeem and Cameron. Cameron was shaking like a shitting dog. And Cameron won. Spoiler alert.
I'd actually like to watch that moment again.
I watched it again.
Yeah, I've watched it again.
Excuse
but
me.
I've only watched it once again.
Once is enough.
And I wonder, I'd like to see Akeem's reaction.
Yeah, you don't really see it, I don't think.
No.
Akeem looks happy for him.
But I wonder, was Akeem expecting it?
I think so, don't you?
Thing is, how could you expect to win against the guy that came out?
Yeah, and he's 18 and everything else, and he'd been through a lot more in the house. What had Akeem been through? Nothing.
No positive noms, and then doing a survey of the public.
Yeah, and then met his dog. That was it. Stupid.
Yeah, meeting a dog can take you far.
Yeah, that's true.
Just look at Hurricane Sue.
Meeting a dog. Nice to meet you. I wasn't bothered about Akeem losing. I wasn't bothered about Cameron winning. It was just so obvious. It was just like... But if you like what you were saying about Davina standing with Brian and looking at the fireworks...
Yeah, you don't get those moments anymore.
I mean, this is about as far away from that as you could possibly get. This is like...
yeah.
It's not even in the same universe, is it?
Not in the same stratosphere.
No, exactly. So it was just
But it's funny because... That's almost the emulation of that story that played out, but it's just like so
fake. Yeah, Brian was real, and genuine and a nice person, and Cameron's a little knob, basically.
Well, you could say that.
I shall say that on my own podcast, and you can say whatever you like on the podcast too. On the podcast,
such a bitch. This podcast would be nothing without me.
This podcast is definitely our podcast, that's for sure. You do a hell of a lot of legwork for it.
Yeah, I'm
you
the
deal with
PR admin.
all the agents. You got us all the interviews, haven't you?
I have actually.
With him?
Chelsea Sing. No, you went and did that one.
I did that one.
Louder.
That's rubbish.
That was a fucking good interview, so I'm really proud of that, actually, my Stacey Francis interview. There's Nobody's off of Made in Chelsea.
Arissa got herself on the podcast. You didn't arrange that.
Well, Amelia Lily's mum.
Oh, yeah.
That was an exclusive.
I didn't do that, yeah. That's true.
All those people on the train.
Yeah, that is true. You did do that.
And mark my words, one day, Thomas will be sitting in between us on this sofa.
Oh, well.
On this podcast talking about...
Well, let's hope Towie's not on it too, because there ain't enough room for four of us. What I want to talk about that artwork in Borehamwood, but I feel like it's inappropriate.
No, it's not. Why
go
is it inappropriate?
Just the timing, but go on. What happened?
Well, no, we finished with the show now, haven't we?
No, we haven't. We've got to do Akeem's interview and Cameron's interview.
We'll do that first.
No, do the artwork bit, because I'm interested. Because I want to hear about
it. But then it goes on to like what happened in my after party and the next morning and being drunk.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do this first then. So Akeem's interview, Emma I thought was taking a piss out of Akeem a bit. She went, "Oh, you gave it 110%."
Yeah, that was quite nice though, to throw a little bit of shade. But she kept trying to do a Welsh accent. It was crap.
And she went to him, "You've been phenomenal," and he said, "I have."
Yeah. What? Even Emma was a bit taken aback.
Like, thank you would have been appropriate. Not I have.
Because I have, yes.
And then he was like on about his parents or something, and Emma's like, "Oh yeah,
they're on holiday."
I don't think you heard her or understood her, did you? When she said it, didn't seem to. And then Akeem said, "I do a lot of training and delivery as part of my job."
In the interview?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, mate, we know you fucking do. Delivery, I know, what a knob. Deliveroo, that's what we like. So then, did Tony Dadley go up on stage to talk to Emma or something?
No.
Oh.
Just to cuddle Cameron, no.
Oh, yeah. So Cameron come out the house.
Look, do you know what you've done, he said.
Yeah, do you know what you've done? Played the idiot general public, I put. Cameron said, so I presume Cameron's out of the house now. Mm-hmm. Cameron said, "I thought I was going to be irritating and annoying and I moan a lot."
Hang on.
Correct.
Cameron walked out and he put something inside his jacket.
What was it?
It looked like a tea towel or something that he took from the house. I thought he was going to chuck it into the audience, but then that didn't happen.
It's probably on eBay, whatever it is. Don't forget to bid for Gaz's Bitcoin.
All offers considered.
Yeah, but it's got to be a high offer. He needs money.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you a Bitcoin for 50p.
No, so we're talking more like £50 up.
£50?
Yeah.
More than that.
More than that? Fucking hell. God.
This is a piece of Big Brother history.
It's serious, guys.
If you want a Bitcoin, we've got to talk serious money.
Don't insult him with a low offer.
No.
The reserve price alone is 50.
Yeah, don't forget to press your buzzer for the auction. Boop, boop. Oh, Melissa Bott's bidded. Oh, Alfie Sheldon's come in with a higher bid. Boop. Alfie Sheldon's got
Alfie's already got one. It'll be Andrew who will want one.
Super TV said.
That's where the money is. Andrew and Alex, they'll want one. They'll be fighting over it. Right. Anyway, so then Emma's going blah, 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 blah. Emma was just right up Cameron's arse. Did she mention his YouTube videos? Of course she fucking didn't. It's just his storm, isn't it?
I don't even know about them.
No.
Also, what I didn't like
Go on.
was when it came to talking about the whole coming out stuff and Lewis supporting Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
They would not mention his name.
Lewis's?
Yeah, it took ages. They were talking about Lewis for a good few seconds, but a good multiple sentences where they kept saying, she was like, oh, but you went into Big Brother and you found a Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
And then Cameron said, he was my this, and this. And then Emma kept saying, he. It's like they wouldn't say Lewis. And eventually Emma said the name. But
I was going to say, because I watched Lewis's Instagram Live of him watching it, and I swear they did say Lewis.
Not until quite way in.
He was weeping and wailing and doing
took some time
bubbles.
before they'd actually acknowledge him by name.
Interesting. I've given Cameron a bit of credit here. I said
Fucking hell.
He was a good housemate. The only downside was his previous behaviour, which some people don't even care about, like Gaz. Blatant game playing, coming out 3 times, and his fake storylining, i.e. seeing a ghost and stuff like that. So those are the only downsides to him, really. I don't mind him moaning and being miserable and whatever else. I don't mind that, a moany housemate. Yeah, but what?
To be honest with you, when I was considering what I'm going to do to choose my winner, there was a time when I thought Akeem hasn't once moaned about being in the house.
Yeah.
So maybe I should vote for him.
Because he's been painting on a fake fucking smile the whole time.
Yeah, but most of them cracked at some point and said they wanted to go home. I don't think Kian did. Zoe might have done. But yeah, I was like, Cameron maybe moaned too much, didn't enjoy it enough.
No.
But then I still couldn't deny the storyline he'd written for himself. No, honestly, it was flawless, really.
Absolutely.
Every time that song comes up. It was near flawless, like that, and like Bianca said to me, and I don't know if I got that far because she was going on a bit. But
you couldn't fucking talk.
she said that was his winner's story, and it was. It's like his winner's song.
The winner takes it all. So, what do you think Cameron actually learnt something in the house and has come out a changed man?
No, I don't think the house. No, I don't think the house needed to change Cameron.
You don't think he's learnt from being around diverse people and stuff, and learnt from Thomas and
no, because I don't think he ever had a problem with any of those people going in there.
No, I'm not saying he did, but do you think he's learnt to respect other people from other backgrounds, etc.?
There wasn't any evidence that he didn't.
You're a fucking idiot.
What, the Brexit thing?
Everything!
And the Trump thing. I don't know. I just can't...
Oh, shit.
It's like Raph saying he'd vote for Trump. I can't believe these people.
That's bullshit. That was fake. But Cameron, I do believe it.
Wasn't it just a teenager trying to
Remember
stand out?
someone unfollowed us for that and said they couldn't support the podcast anymore because of Raph.
Really missed. Yeah.
Imagine what they would have made of Cameron.
Miss Philpott or some shit like
Fuck
that.
Nice.
I don't know. I find it hard to believe that those were his views that he held by the time he walked into the house, but maybe they were.
You're mad.
The thing is, he's got multiple channels all over the place,
and
politics, Twitter, and his YouTube.
Yeah, his fake Twitter, his real Twitter, his Twitter where he actually talks real talk about his real personality, his fake one where he pretends to be a nice person. Yeah.
I mean,
this is just a great example of you not supporting
the thing is,
your friend. Me.
What?
Me.
No.
Just like the poll said. just like the poll said.
I'm pretty sure, and I wouldn't like to go back through the archives, but I'm sure there's times that you said, and I believe this is verbatim, I don't care what anyone's done outside the house. It's just what they've done in the house that bothers me. I don't care about their views.
That's not true. What about Jim
sure
Davidson? I've never said that. What about Jim Davidson? What about Dan Osborne? I care a lot about what people do outside the house.
You judge them more on their time in the house.
All right, bitch, go back through those archives and
I ain't got time for that.
Name one housemate I've ever said that about, because I ain't never said that. The other cunts say that. I don't say that, so you lie.
Oh.
You lie.
Well, I care more about their time in the house than outside.
I care more about it, but I ain't going to support no wife beaters, no abusers,
no, and neither would
woman haters. Well, why'd you vote for Cameron?
He's not a woman hater. He's just a stupid kid.
You're just the stupid kid.
I don't know. Maybe it's because, like, from the start, he almost reminded me a little bit of my cousin as well.
Oh.
Not that my cousin says stupid shit like that on the internet. He doesn't.
I should think
and
not.
Apparently he's not gay.
Is everyone in your family gay? Is it one of those? Like
no,
Kian?
like Kian's. No, only me.
Outlier.
And my dad.
Anyway, so what do you think Cameron's going to spend his 100 grand on?
Has he didn't say anything about what he's going to do with it, did he? I don't think.
No, I think he's going to just build a wall around his nan's house.
He's going to buy that one off of Big Brother. From that task. I don't know. What does an 18-year-old do with 100 grand? Like, that is lucky. Like, you've no idea how jealous I am of the fact that he got 100 grand. Like, 100 grand is a fuckload of money.
You don't deserve it.
I mean, you'd put a deposit on a house, wouldn't you?
I probably would, yeah.
But he's an 18-year-old, so maybe he's not going to do that.
No, he's probably going to...
But you could... if I was him, I would buy a flat in London. Probably.
Yeah.
But he's in Norfolk. Maybe he wants to stay out in the sticks.
Oh, that explains why he's so fucking ignorant.
Yeah, anything more to say about the final?
Emma said, you have won Big Brother, not Lewis. But if Lewis had been there, Lewis would have won. So
I don't know if he would.
I do.
I still don't think Lewis could have stood up to the might of Cameron's storyline.
I do.
And I also think that he would have fallen victim of a split vote. Because the Lewis and Cameron people,
that's
like,
true,
by proximity, would be supporting both.
Well, I'm not.
No, you're not, but a lot of them would.
True. So then Emma told Cameron he'd won the last ever Big Brother, and I thought he actually did look quite upset at that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was quite shocked.
Yeah. So that was
What
it.
did he say?
Didn't write that down. Oh, wow, I think.
Oh, wow, or something.
Yeah, and then she went, oh, yeah, but you're the last ever winner.
Yeah.
Great. Mind you, we have had worse winners. Someone said
Oh my God.
Someone
Yes, we
said
have.
Cameron on Twitter said Cameron is the worst winner we've ever had, and I've.
What, Jason Burrell?
What about Jim Davidson? What about
that's a
Denise
different-
Welsh?
that's a
What about
different
Ulrika
strain.
Johnson? But anyway, I admired that tweet though, just for saying
I
that.
liked Ulrika.
Funny. Oh God. What did you like about her?
I don't know, but
She's
I really liked her
awful.
at the time.
Oh, she's horrid. Anyway, let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Funny that she went into Ultimate Big Brother as well.
That was so odd. So then Emma come outside and she's like, oh, Davina, Brian, the production team.
Big up yourselves.
Yeah. I think Brian was watching at home, like nearly fucking choked on his sandwich.
Brian weren't watching. Brian's moved to America.
Has he?
Yeah, in LA.
Oh,
Or maybe he's just visiting. I'm not sure.
good. God, good luck to you, Brian. And then Emma did look upset at the end, and she said, it's time for this house to find a new home. I swear I heard you scream when she said that.
Really?
Honestly.
What did I scream?
Just like, I
Oh,
swear
really?
it's
Just of
she.
joy?
I swear it's she.
It probably is.
Because I remember you yelling when we were there.
It probably is.
Um,
I was rowdy as fuck.
so it's time for this house to find a new home.
Did I shout go on Emma at one point?
Maybe. So are we allowed to talk about, are they demolishing the house or aren't they? Or we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I don't think
Okay.
we should really talk about that.
Alright, let's be a pair of pussy holes.
No,
So
but we
then-
don't know.
No. So the voices at the end was nice, but we could have done with a bit more of that. And then it said, Big Brother, we'll get back to you.
And did you